Welcome everyone to a new video. My name is Mike, and what you are looking at on the screen right now is not B3313. This is a completely new ROM hack called Super Mario 64 Liminal Dream. And I have been playing it and exploring the different areas of the ROM hack, and I thought I would showcase some of the areas. I'm not going to go into detail with every single area and give them names and something like that, because it is a very new ROM hack, so a lot of the areas haven't been given any fan names yet, or I guess official names. Not that I know of, anyway. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So, the first place that I want to go to is actually in the back of the castle. So we are gonna go there real quick. And you will notice that the sounds, I don't know specifically where they're from, but they are the same sounds used in the epilogue video from Super Mario 64 Classified. It's probably the 1996, like the E3 sounds, but I'm not sure. Anyways, back of the castle, let's go. Let's do it. You get put in this kind of dark and cozy hallway. And I am gonna go to the right. We have a little Bowser picture there. And we are gonna go through right here, which puts us in this blue nocturnal lobby. Koopa's lobby. You see? Koopa's lobby. I don't know what else to call it. But Koopa's lobby, I guess. Koopa's blue lobby. There's a couple of levels in here. Through these doors right here, you will see a couple of levels. But this area is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the music. I like the aesthetic. Blue is my favorite color, so if I see an area that's overly blue, I will automatically love it. So I love this area. But we head through the door over here in the back. That puts us in a green lobby. I think this is the only place that has this color. And you have a level over here that I am not going to enter. You have a carpet right here. Doesn't currently do anything. Let's see if I remember how to navigate this area. I'm pretty sure you just have to go up here through the door. Which puts us in this hallway right here, which has a couple of Peach pictures. I've never seen a Peach picture quite like that one before. So, pretty cool. So we go through here. And we are now in some kind of blue lobby with the beta textures. You see that? We got the beta textures. We got some blue flames. We got the plexus symbol right there, which is just a clock. But yeah, it's the plexus symbol. We have a couple of jumps here that we have to make. Yippee! Not too difficult. And then right here we have a door on the left. And I don't remember what we have on the right side. I don't remember. But I think on the left side, maybe this is the door that you're not able to enter yet. Yeah, okay, so this is a door that you can't enter yet. So the way this ROM hack works is there are areas that you just simply can't enter. So you need to wait for future updates. And that's an okay way to make the ROM hack, I think. Kind of having it laid out already. Now we get to another blue area, and this blue area is really, really cool. This is not the only place where this music plays, but we have this sort of corridor here that sort of reminds me of Repo. If you've ever played Repo before and you get to the later stages, some of the areas have these big pits in the middle, and you sort of walk around. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I know that's a little bit outside of the Mario spectrum, but that's what it reminds me of. But I think this is really, really cool. It uses the same... I think it uses... Yeah, it uses the same wallpaper as the first blue lobby that we entered. The one with the louder music. But let's go around. Because the area that we are getting to is going to be really, really cool. Now, you might recognize this music from two media, from B3313 and from Mario Nova. Because we are in the outer strip. We are in the outer strip, and it's the same music thing from B3313, where if you zoom in, it will completely mute the music. I zoom back out, music starts playing again. But this is the outer strip from Mario Nova 64's video, Breaking the Barrier. And that is the wrong door, my guy. Well, then we're gonna go through this door. It doesn't look quite the same, but it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit broken. There's a couple of, like, the roof kind of just randomly ends there, and it's a little bit haphazardly put together, but it is, you know, a very new area. So of course it's gonna be a little bit haphazardly put together. So we have another area here that you can't enter yet, but we have another recognizable area if we go through. I think it's a single door. It's the single door over here, I'm pretty sure. Yes. We are now in Greenhouse Framework. Same music, slightly different instruments than B3313. But this is Greenhouse Framework from Mario Nova's video. Looks very similar, but very different to Chris's iteration of the Greenhouse Framework. We also have a grate over there that we can go through. That's actually not from Greenhouse Framework. That's from Internal Garden, which is another area from Mario Nova's videos. But you can grab the Vanish Cap if you found it. It's somewhere in the plexus. And you can go through here. But unfortunately, it is not ready yet. It is not ready yet. And here's the funny thing, like, there's another Vanish Cap here, but I'm pretty sure you don't need it. Because this is a one-way fence. Yeah, it's a one-way fence. So there's a lot of these found in some of these levels where on one side you're not able to go through, on the other side you can go through no problem at all. But this is Greenhouse Framework, and this is pretty much the end of that blue hallway route. I think if you've seen Mario Nova's video, I think this is probably the area that looks the most familiar. It's not quite the same, but that's the beauty of it, you know? The beauty of it is that it's not the same. It's an interpretation of a media that you've seen before. It would be kind of lame if it was just, you know, the exact same. See if we can exit course. Yeah, we can exit course here. So some places count as courses, and you can just exit course. And whenever you exit course, you get put in. You get put in here. You get put in the starting lobby, and you have a wing cap up there. I don't know what the purpose is for that. You might be able to. Can I cheat? Oh. Yeah? Hmm? Oh, what? Let's take a look at that. I've actually never been up there. So... let's go through there. Oh, wow. But I think most of these doors are gonna be... Most of them are gonna be unavailable. Hey, look at that. Another door. I don't know where this would take me, to be honest. I'm very excited to see what is going to happen with this area. And that seems to be everything. There's also a door over here. Hey, we have a level in there. We have a lava level. Let's check that out. That's a pretty cool looking level. So we have a level with another red coin star. There's a lot of red coin stars. Let's collect this, why not? Not gonna be explaining too much, because I've never been in this area, so I guess we are just gonna explore it. There's a lot of lava lying around. A lot of lava lying around. Oh, I might be dead. Oh, I am alive. Can I get up there without getting hit by surprise lava? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, okay, we're good. That is not the best level design that I've seen, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I'm dead. Not the best level design that I've seen. You kind of want to see where you're going. Oh, it puts me down here. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go to the next area that I want to go to. Because there is another area that also appears in B3313 that I want to show. So we go to the upstairs, we go to this area that kind of looks a lot like floor 4B. We have a smiling peach painting here, which looks very uncanny. It looks like she's psychotic or something, the way she's smiling, the way her eyes are like wide open. She looks a little bit psychotic. We have a very cool looking hallway here. We have a Luigi picture there. We have a Mario picture. We have a level right there that I don't remember. I just remember there's a lot of monkeys in that level. We go through here. And there's also a thing that you need to notice. So when you walk through this door, pay close attention to Mario's hat. Do you see this? He loses his hat. I think the reason why is because when he goes through the door, he sort of goes out of bounds. I think that's what's causing it to happen. But we have this cool area right here. You have a level right there. This nice big sort of internal... This sort of indoor garden. We have like a rainbow picture up there. And another picture up there. Another painting. Very pretty. Very pretty. Got the vanilla wallpaper. Then we have this area. Pretty cool looking area, if I do say so myself. Right, go. We head through over here. And I don't think this warps you anywhere right now. Pretty sure it, yeah, it doesn't take you anywhere. So that'll be added later, I think. We have this area with, I think this is Waste of Blood? I think it's Waste of Blood or Mario Nova that made this rendition of the vanilla lobby theme, or the lobby theme. Don't remember. Then we have a red upstairs up here. I just call it red upstairs because it's sort of laid out the same way. You have you know, a cylinder in the middle, and then you have a bunch of paintings around. You have an area there, and you have a door on the other side. That's basically, you know, it's the upstairs. So this is like the red upstairs, I guess. That's what it's called right now, red upstairs. You have a level right there, and pretty unfun level in my opinion. It's like a lot of pipes. You're navigating between pipes. It's pretty unique, but it's pretty unfun as well. Not a fan. Not a fan. But that's just me. I think other people will definitely enjoy it. And we have this sort of tangerine mango mixed with purple looking area right here. And we have two different doors that we can go through. We have a door on the right and a door on the left. Now, if we go through the door on the right... You know what, let me save state just to be sure, because I don't remember exactly, but yes, you go through the door on the right, you get put in this room with boxes, and a lot of boxes. The third floor, the purple third floor, I guess you could call it. And you have a level in there, and you have a level over there, and I'm skateboarding. And we have a surprise looking Bowser right here. We go here. Got a ramp leading up. And we are now in this area. Don't know where this music's from, by the way. But this area is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like a little gallery. Little art gallery. Got a little bench there. But here's the interesting part. So, we have this area right here. This beautiful area right here. And if anyone doesn't know, I know this area because I recognize it from one of Waste of Blood's videos. It's a Waste of Blood reference. I don't remember the name of it. I will put it in the description. But it plays the same music, and it's the same sort of visuals. A little bit different, because in Waste of Blood's video, there's a unicorn statue, but there is no unicorn statue present here. We have a couple of Mip statues. We have a Toad statue. And you have a red coin star that you can collect here. Very, very, very cool. That door is inaccessible. 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 There's nothing there yet. Oops. Why am I not going full speed? Now, let's head back through the door here. Because we are going to the next area immediately. Immediately. This door is also inaccessible, by the way, but if I go through this door now, you will notice that, oh my goodness, I did not get put back in that lobby with the boxes. I didn't get put back in that third floor with the bunch of boxes, the purple third floor. No, we are in floor 2B. Yep, we are indeed in floor 2B. Same layout, same kind of slow music. Everything pretty much to a T. It's a little darker, and there's no rec room over here like in B3313. There is a Wiggler picture in here. So that's sort of the same. Pretty much the same. And going up here, we have a lone Bowser picture, not really anything else worth noting in here. Just have a Bowser picture, that's it. Now, heading down this hallway, which would usually take us to the water area, where we can swap between the Midnight Meadows area and this area. We have this area, which is another part of 2B. You can also find that in B3313. Area right here. We have a one-up picture. Painting. I don't know why I keep calling them pictures. We have a painting of King Babam. Oh. Hit like a wall there. So, right over here, you have a level. You have a level. It's a pretty okay level. You need the wing cap to collect one of the... I think there's a red coin star where you need the wing cap to collect it. Then you have a door right there. Not a door, you have like a wall that doesn't lead anywhere. So, you know, it's the usual floor 2B shenanigans. You have a bunch of hallways that make no sense, and you have the slow music. You have a hallway that just ends there, and then you have the piano in here. The piano. The good old piano. Then you have like a scary picture right there. I call it a picture again. Scary painting right there. You have another area that just ends abruptly. Oh, I almost made it up there. It's okay. But floor 2B is pretty much the same. Like, pretty much the same as in B3313, just a lot smaller. And there's not as many things here. We have a little door down there, which I think that's pretty much the end of floor 2B right there. So there are going to be more areas here, and I'm pretty excited to see what the dev does with 2B. Like what the areas are going to be. Like, where does this lead? But let's exit course. Exit course. Let's exit course. We now have -1 lives. But let's do that, and let's go to the back of the castle yet again. But this time we are taking the door all the way in the back, not the one behind the castle. Not the one leading into the castle, but the one leading over here. Which leads us to the courtyard. We are now in the courtyard. There's no warp here, so if you're scared that it'll put you in like a windy state or something, no, it doesn't. But what you are able to do, just like in Uncanny Courtyard, is you are able to jump up, and then you have these beautiful flower fields right here. You have a sort of garden right here. Very, very cool looking. And at the end, you have a door. And we are going to check out that door. Now we are in another area, and this is probably my favorite outside area in the whole hack so far. It is this sort of outer courtyard with... Oh my, there's a window that's sea fighting up there. There's this beautiful garden right here. There's like a flower window right there. And you have a little area that you can stand underneath there. You have a giant fence. This fence might actually be a one-way as well. Yeah, a lot of these fences are one-way, so I wouldn't be surprised if I go to the other side. I can just clip right through. Yeah, I knew it. Whoop. Whoops. But this is a very, very peaceful garden area. Castle garden. Now we head in here. And through here. We get put in another part of the garden. So we have this little courtyard right here. We have a plexus symbol right there. We have a eternal star. L is real, whatever you want to call it. But for some reason, it's mirrored. I don't know why, but for some reason, the L is real is mirrored. And I don't really know why. Now we go through here, you should probably recognize this music. It is the tech demo. The Princess Peach tech demo. And the same music can be found in the parallel lobby in B3313. Except this is like an extended version, I guess you could call it. As you can hear. We have a couple of doors here. We have a door here on the left. I don't remember if it leads anywhere. Oh, it does. You have a little level over here. Let's check out this level. I've never been to this level before. It seems to be a very, very unique looking level. Oh, and a remix of Dire Docs is playing. Cool. It's a cool looking area. But yeah, it's another area with another red coin star, and there seems to be a star on top of the lighthouse as well. But I don't know if there's any cool way to get up there. Maybe you just have to go into the lighthouse. Nope. Maybe I missed something. Alright, let's look around. Look around. We have a ledge here that we can't ledge grab, so jumping up here is going to be a little bit harder. There we go. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a Koopa shell. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I wonder if I could do the Koopa shell cheese. Nope. 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 But we can fall all the way down. That's kind of funny. I didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Can I do it over here? Nope. It just ends abruptly. Damn. Well, like I said before, this is a game in... It's a game in very early development. So... I'm gonna cut it some slack. I had a feeling that I was gonna do that, and the game crashed. Wow. Okay, let me say it again. Early access, new game. It's gonna have a lot of bugs. I've noticed a lot of places. Let me reset.
It's me, Mario.
I've noticed a lot of places where it has soft lock, or there's like a glitched area or something. I've noticed a lot of areas like this. So it's perfectly normal for a new ROM hack like this. Especially, I don't know how experienced this developer, this creator of the ROM hack is. I've seen their videos, which are pretty cool. It's the same genre as Mario Nova and Greenio and all the other people that are doing Whimsy, all the other people that are doing the sort of dream-like, plexus-like, that kind of genre. But I am really excited to see what this hack is going to become in like a year. Like in a year after it has gotten more areas. So that's sort of my message about this ROM hack. Yes, it's very rough around the edges, and yes, a lot of the levels are very, very annoying, because red coin stars are just not fun. Especially the ones where you're going on a goose hunt, and then the red coins are like hidden behind little rocks and in obscure areas. I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that. I never will be. But this ROM hack shows a lot of promise, and I had a lot of fun playing it and exploring the different areas. There's also other areas. There's also Greenio references in this ROM hack, which I haven't shown in this video. That'll be for you to find. That'll be for you to find. But I will be ending this video now, and I will say thank you everyone for watching this little unedited video that I made, where I was just haphazardly exploring this area. This game, rather. And I will see you next time. Take good care, everyone, and Happy New Year.